Imagine living in a world where the person you love becomes your worst nightmare. This is the reality for many victims of domestic violence. Hi, I'm just an average guy from Australia, but I've always stood against abuse. My father taught me early on that violence is never the answer. Growing up, I often found myself protecting women from harassment in clubs and pubs, and listening to their stories deepened my understanding of their struggles. I've been on the receiving end of domestic violence in 2 significant relationships, which left me as a single father. These experiences drive me to speak out. Domestic violence is more than just physical harm. It includes emotional, financial, sexual, social, and even digital abuse, each designed to control the victim. Physical abuse is the most visible form, involving hitting, kicking, or any act intended to cause physical harm. But it can also include restraining someone against their will. Emotional and psychological abuse involves constant belittling, humiliation, and threats, making the victim question their own reality. Financial abuse restricts the victim's independence by controlling their access to money, preventing them from working, or managing every aspect of the household budget. Sexual abuse includes forcing or coercing sexual acts and manipulating reproductive rights to control the victim's choices. Social abuse isolates victims from friends, family, and support networks, making them more dependent on the abuser and less likely to seek help. Digital abuse uses technology to stalk, harass, or control victims, including monitoring phone calls, social media activity, or tracking their location. Many abusers follow a predictable pattern known as the cycle of abuse, which keeps victims trapped and controlled. The cycle begins with idealization, where the abuser showers the victim with affection and attention, creating a deep emotional bond. As the relationship progresses, the abuser's true nature emerges, leaving the victim longing for the idealized partner they thought they had. Next comes devaluation, where the abuser criticizes and belittles the victim, making them feel they can never meet expectations. Control, isolation, and manipulation follow, with the abuser tightening their grip on the victim's movements, finances, and relationships. Abusers often provoke reactive abuse, pushing the victim to an emotional breaking point and then using their reaction as evidence of instability. This tactic is part of a larger strategy known as DAVO: deny the abuse, attack the victim's credibility, and reverse the roles of victim and offender. Escalation is the next stage, where abuse intensifies, often justified by the abuser as the victim's fault. Finally, reconciliation occurs, with the abuser apologizing and promising to change, lulling the victim into staying. Understanding these patterns is crucial. By recognizing the signs early, victims can take steps to protect themselves. Join me in exposing the abuser's playbook and supporting those who need it most. Follow me at Be Strong Coaching.